Alright, I'm back. And we're building some more go-karts.
And in case you haven't seen my go-karts, here it is.
I got a message a few days ago from a big YouTuber, a lot bigger than me.
This guy has 11 X Games medals.
And he asked me if I could build him a couple of electric go-karts. And that escalated quite quickly. Now me and Tadu are building 5 Stark carts. Yeah, 3 adult carts and 2 kids carts with Stark powertrains. That's pretty wild.
That's 80 horsepower bike motors.
Yeah, so guess who it is? The crazy guy.
Who would it be that has enough stupid ideas and likes cars?
You might have seen him do some crazy shit in the past. So this is only right for him to have a go-kart track in the backyard with Stark carts.
Imagine having this at home, both as a kid and as an adult. It's wild.
You go. Everybody filming. Yeah, it's
Vill du prova? Sen när du når fram till pedalerna. Lite långt va?
Ja.
Den är liten men den är ganska stor fortfarande.
Ja, exakt.
Oj! Leia, ska du köra eller?
Yeah, his kids are really small, so they could barely reach the pedals even with that special pedal kit. So we're gonna have to build something to make that work.
Yeah.
It's weird to see a go-kart without engine, tires, like, and all this stuff. Oh, and I need to find like 1,000 tires too. What are you doing in 3 weeks?
No.
Yeah, you should paint them, right?
Yeah.
White
Oh
and
my God.
white
like,
and red.
why are you here? Like, why are you here? I mean, just
Are you volunteering to paint?
yesterday. How do you think this trampoline is standing here? Like, it was me and him working on this, and then you're coming here the day after and talk about like painting tires and shit. Like, I
Yeah,
want to have a break, like for a little bit.
too many
You have
ideas.
10 days, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, 10
exactly.
days of being dead. Yes.
They've been used properly.
So they've been ripping, both the kids and Jon have been ripping these around on the...
First on the ice,
Yeah?
and then, well, first on the snow, then the ice, then the lawn that used to be there.
Yeah, the
Like, I
grass.
was working 2 years for the lawn to become like perfect, and now it's just a mud field. Yeah, but it's like good practice to like, okay, what's important? For me to have a good lawn, or for the kids to learn how to drive quads?
100% the kids.
Yeah.
Priorities.
yeah, nice to see you got your priorities right.
Exactly.
I mean-
yeah. Yeah, here's a little ski slope. Exactly.
Yeah, the remains of the ski slope.
So he built a ski slope for his kids, and now he's doing the go-kart track. It's really cool to see that he can still be a kid, unlike a lot of adults. When they get kids, they get boring.
Pretty cool to have a ski
Like
slope.
2 weeks ago, it was good skiing in here.
Yeah.
And then whoop! And then here you see the mud fest. Obviously they think the more mud, the better. And I'm like, no!
I'm not really a quad guy, but I can really relate to liking the mud.
And I've really like nerded on the grass here. And this is like 2 days, 3 days, and they're gonna continue.
But I bet they had a lot of fun here.
Oh yeah, I mean they were loving it. Going round and round, round.
So this is the part of the yard that he's gonna turn into a go-kart
Yeah.
track.
Should be okay.
Yeah, I think this will be
Like
great.
the last one we looked
Is
at.
the last over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little chicane here before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And the far end, is that by that tree or a little to the left? or-
exactly, where the shark is.
Oh, all the way there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I found a video of, it looks like dirt, but as hard as asphalt.
Yeah,
You can fully see the chassis like twisting.
yeah.
In Australia and New Zealand, they are racing go-karts on hard-packed dirt tracks.
We just need to figure out what.
Yeah, to make it hard,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go on Instagram and be like, do we have any soil experts?
Yeah, get the right recipe.
Yeah, the mix.
So I got this box yesterday, and I don't know what it is, but it came up on my phone from Koenigsegg, and it's quite heavy. So I'm kind of curious on what it is. I noticed so close it might be, but it could be a dark matter motor. No, I don't think it is. But I haven't ordered anything. Maybe somebody's ordered for me. But I asked to do, and he hadn't done it, and he's the only one that can afford it that I know. Okay, it doesn't seem to be clothing because there's a lot of wrap on it.
Oh man, I'm getting excited.
Is it a wheel?
A go-kart wheel.
This is weird. Maybe it's something like totally ridiculous, like just like a brick.
What the hell is that? The suspense is killing me.
Oh,
Oh, it's not from Koenigsegg at all.
it was. It said on the label, shipping label. So does he work at Koenigsegg? The dude works at Koenigsegg and sent me the starter. Man, I was so excited. I'm finally sponsored by Koenigsegg, and it wasn't. It was Bang-On.
It's a starter motor for a supercar.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's exciting and disappointing at the same time.
At first, when I saw this, I was like, "Is this some kind of artwork?"
Did they send me like a piece of suspension or something for a Koenigsegg?
Like, so you don't think that I was bluffing? I can show you the slip. Oh, you were shadowing it.
Yeah.
Koenigsegg Automotive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was not kidding.
Huh. Well,
Yeah,
we can't say it wasn't a surprise.
it was. And it was good that we opened it here because it's for your card.
Yeah. Nice.
I used these 80 horsepower Stark Varg motors to make the world's fastest go-karts. And I asked the company over here if they can make me a motor cover in carbon fiber. They made me a prototype, but this wasn't sealed. And it's very important that this is sealed. So I thought, let me try to do something myself. So I brought out the 3D scanner and I opened up Fusion 360 and I drew the cover myself, believe it or not. Then I 3D printed a couple of prototypes. And then when I was happy with it, I just uploaded it to PCBWay. I chose the coolest material. Can you guess? Why not do something different? Like this. I think this is much cooler than a carbon cover. Because now you can see straight into the motor. You can make things like this and in many more materials on PCBWay.com. And I thank them for sponsoring this video. They offer CNC machining, 3D printing, sheet metal, and injection molding. All right, so I'm waiting for the Stark powertrains outside DHL. It says pallet of 300 kilos. That'll be fun, loading this trailer. How's it going?
Not film this.
Why not?
I'm embarrassing myself.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, he's embarrassing himself.
No, I'm kidding.
Look, he's so concentrated. His tongue is outside.
It's too good.
It's like 10 meters more. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Nej, det är bara skräp.
It took me a couple business days.
A couple of business days. Nice.
Nice if it wasn't full of trash.
Thank you. You too. Bye. All right, so check these boxes out. They look pretty cool, right? We're gonna open this up and see what's inside. If it's not exactly like the motors I already have, then we need to scan it. And I have this Trackit scanner. Insert Spider-Man. And
so we can make sure that it fits in the brand new go-karts that Jon has sent us.
Open it.
Yeah, open it, let's see.
This took way longer than I expected.
Oh, it's happening.
I think it is.
Ah, it's getting close. There, there.
Okay, we're close.
Don't stop now.
Man, it sounds like intercourse. Bruh.
Pull out. Now it's yay! Oh,
This looks
it looks darker.
darker, yeah.
Nice.
I get that old vanilla battery.
Is it lighter?
No. It looks identical, I think.
Yeah, at least the mounting points. I don't know, the connectors there look maybe a little bit different. No,
No, this is
the one next to it.
no, that's just the cover.
No, the one in the middle. What's
No,
that?
That's a vent.
Oh, sorry, I'm ignorant.
I think it's called vent. Like a exhaust.
Yeah.
Humidity, something, I think. Yeah.
It's alive.
Whoa.
That table did not enjoy that.
Let's take the motor out and see if it's the same one that I have or not. Because I know they came out with some new like version or alteration of it. Yeah, it looks different. You can see it right there on the cover, the top cover. Just wonder if the mountings are the same or not. Oh, this cover looks way different. And it looks like, yeah, the charge port is right on the motor. So I guess there is one less thing that we need to make mounts for, because this charge thing was a separate module before. It looks fresh.
Nice.
Looks brand new.
Yeah.
Cool, and there's only 3 cables. On mine there's 4. Yeah, I guess it's because the 4th one goes to the charge unit. But these mounting points look like it's the same. Nice. Maybe we should scan it just to make sure. Maybe something else. Let's see. I love opening the wiring harness.
That looks like coffee.
Yeah. Docking holder. Docking charger. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. Nice. This like tracks the actual scanner, so you don't have to put these trackers or marks out. So this just has to be aimed at where I'm scanning, and it has to be like at a little distance. I think it's 2 meters, and I think if I extend my arm, it's about 2 meters. And then we start the PC up, and then pew, 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 pew. But yeah, I'm not supposed to be blocking that, so I probably have to stand right here. So here's what I scanned yesterday, the suspension for the Mini F1. It's pretty cool.
That looks crispy.
Yeah, and that was like, I think 10 minutes maybe, all in all. I didn't have to spray it or anything. So let's save that and then do a new scan, new project. Start JON OLSSON.
Motor?
Yeah, but we can have motor and other stuff in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, some of you might say, why are you 3D scanning everything? Why don't you just build it like you did in the old videos? Well, by 3D scanning it, we have the exact measurements, so we can draw really nice mounts for everything that fits well straight away. And we can get a much more professional look on the final product, so to say.
Like, I haven't used that many scanners, but this just feels quick.
So that was the first side of the motor. Now I'll flip it over and scan the other side, and then I'll merge it in the software. And since the scanner is all set up, why not scan the entire cart? Then we have all the measurements needed while designing the mounts. This here is actually the real time of the scanning. It's not sped up.
places. Angels with some dirty faces. Lonely day sit, lying ancient on my J's lip. Taste be tainted, poison water in the basin. If you relate, then please don't wait before you're locked and caged in. I need some space like 100 acres on my gravesite. Lost the daylight, serve the heaven.
This clip, however, is sped up, as you can obviously see, since I'm running around that quick. But now we're back to normal speed again. And it's actually really cool that it's able to pick up this much in so short amount of time without markers or spray. And there we have it, a 3D model of the cart. To get a good mesh, I made several scans of the cart. Since the cart is quite intricate and have all the plastic body panels, it's really hard to access everything. That's why I made a few different scans. The underside, the top side, without the plastics, and I combined them into one model in the Revopoint app. In part 2, we will be making all the mounts for the prototype cart and deliver it to Jon to test it. I can't wait to show it to him. And also see the track that he's building right now. That's gonna be sick. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.
Alright, so they started to build